This video is on reading in data. Now, reading in data from, let's say, a comma delimited file or some delimited file, it's actually not very difficult. It's pretty easy within Excel. And I'm going to do a help. Oops. I'm going to do a help read.table. And then it's got this function read.table, and actually one of the nice things is there is this read.csv, because a very common format is comma delimited, and that's actually really convenient. So first we'll do read.csv, and then we'll do it in read.table, which is a little more work. Okay, and it assumes a header. You can see, so it assumes names and it assumes comma delimited on read.csv. Alright, I'm going to go to my F drive here. This is my F drive. And on my F drive there's this file, Nokia stock prices. It's basically NOK is the ticker for Nokia. I'm going to open it. So we're going to pretend that you want to read in this file here. It's got date, open, high, low, close, volume, and adjusted close. This is data I got from Yahoo Finance under historical prices. Alright, so the file name, Nokia stock prices, that's CSV, and it's under this directory, F:/. Alright, so I'm going to do read.csv F:/, and actually in S plus and R, I think in S plus, but definitely in R, you have to do double slash. Whenever you want one slash, you actually have to put in two. And then I'm going to put in Nokia, well, Nokia stock price is the name of the file, end quotes. Alright, and that read that in. But actually, let me do x equals. So now it's going to put in this data set called x. And then if I do x, it's got all the data. Let me do x 1 to 10, or yeah, 1 to 10, comma. So now you can see it's got the top is date, open, high, low, close, volume, and it just read in the data, just as we wanted. You can see the data read it right in. Here's the data from the Excel file, or the CSV file really, and here's what it looks like in R after I did the command read.csv. Here was the command. I did an up arrow to get me back to there. So remember, you need to double slash instead of a single slash in R for when you're writing in the location. Alright, and one of the things that this also does is a names. I'm going to do names of X. Whoops. And it gives date, open, close, open, high, close, whatever. So I'm going to do X $date. When it read it in, it basically treated the header as the names. I'm going to do X $date, and it gives me all the dates in that one sort of vector. If I did X $close, then all the close prices. I could do X $close, maybe 1 to 10. And there it gives me the first 10 closing prices in the data file. Now if you remember, I'm going to go up arrow to get me back to, oops, there. Oh no, not there. I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, do this, comma, that's what I want. So you can see the 15.21, 15.37, that's where the X $close is getting these numbers. Alright, and one last thing I want to do, let's say x1, I'm going to equals read.table, and then I'm going to put in quotes F, then a double slash, and the Nokia stock prices, the name of the file, but for this one I've got to put in header equals true. There is a header. If you notice in the read.table, it says header equals false. But we have a header in our file. So I'm going to do that. And comma sep equals comma. And so in x1, here's the data again. But this is just doing it in that manner. And I'm going to do x1, 1 to 10, comma, and there we go. We read it in with this function read.table. And that read.table basically is a little more flexible than read.csv. It seems to allow you to specify things. It could be a little more easy. And let me do the names thing again. Names x1, and you can see they also have the same names. Everything worked out the same. Alright, and that's how you could read in data from, say, a comma delimited file or any other. It could be delimited in any manner, as you noticed in read.table. I had to say that was comma delimited, but if it was semicolon delimited, it wouldn't have been a problem. Alright, and that's how you do it. Reading in data from a file.